Here's a Sokani X60 RGB. There are two other brands that use this exact same engineering and looks exactly the same, functions exactly the same. One of them is called, the brand is Ambitful, the other one is Suit Photo, I believe, or it could be, I'm mispronouncing it, but there's three brand names as of right now that I'm aware of that has this form factor with this kind of a small COB, RGB, bicolor light. It's really good. I am impressed by this light here, and I love all the features. It's been pretty good for me so far. The problem is that I'm having with this is when I'm transporting it, I like to transport it without the hood on, without the reflector, and I want a cap. And there's none of the brands come with a protective COB cap. They advertise, see there's I think it's a light coated, it's either plastic or glass. See these three screws right here? And there's I think that's a glass. There's a glass element here that's supposed to protect the actual LED chip right there, or multiple chips, because there's bicolor and then there's the RGB chips. And there's this layer of glass, and that's supposed to protect it like a UV filter is supposed to protect a lens. But I don't want it scratched at all. I just want to have a cover for this. And it's been a challenge to find a cover that fits this Bowens mount fixture, because the way it's designed is that there's hooks. There's really cheap metal hooks that are on each of where the Bowens mount attaches. And if you attach a regular cap on that you buy from Godox, there's not a lot of choices too. So the only ones that are available to buy by themselves are this Godox model. And this Godox model, this one's called the TC, or it's meant for the TC 300s. But this is a regular Godox COB Bowens mount cover. And this is about $9-10. It's cheap. It does its job. A lot of Godox's products, COB lights, come with this. The problem with this design, though, is that this plastic mold here has left, let me see if you can see it, has left some space on the top of each of these feet here that click on the Bowens mount. So when you snap this on here, and it does fit, but when you snap it on here, because the hooks are on the top, and then there's this dent in here, the hook gets caught in this opening of each of the little feet here, and it gets stuck. And the only way to remove it is to unscrew the entire mount to undo it. I don't think anyone else has had this problem because they don't put caps on. So I was looking for a solution of how to put a cap on there, but then not have to, not get it stuck. So I was about to just hot glue and fill in the gap here, but then I saw that another company makes caps, and that is Westcott. This is Westcott's. This one's called the 709 FJ400 flash tube protective cover. I'll link this below. I'll link both of these caps below where you can buy them. This cap looks exactly the same as the Godox. It's a little bit better built, but the good thing about this is that on the top here, it's solid. There's no groove inside to get it locked in. This one is a little more expensive. This is about, I think, $12 to $15, but it does this exact same thing. And when I'm using that with this light or the other two brands that are like the Sokani, it doesn't get caught in with the grooves. So I put in the Bowens mount. Oop. Lock it in there. This is a really snug, tight fit. And then I could release it. Works just fine. So if you have the Sokani or the Ambitful or the Suit Photo, the RGB light like this that's really popular, I think, and it is a good light, and you want to transport it, and you want a cap for it because you don't trust this metal piece or this glass piece here, then you have to get the Westcott. The Westcott cap is the way to go in order to protect the COB here, not the Godox that's cheaper.